By federal standards, 6% of the state lacks access to high-speed internet. FCC data showed in 2017 that gap widened all across the valley, and in Union County, an estimated 21% lacked such access. Why or why not is the availability of broadband internet critical in rural, unserved, and underserved parts of Union County? What steps, if any, should county government take to address that issue?
Well, it's certainly concerning that businesses, at-home businesses, and even businesses in small communities don't have the access to be able to modern-day business takes place on the internet, and so consequently, we need that. I am 7 miles west of Lewisburg, and my DSL is horrible. It's slow, and it's discouraging. And so I think that we do need to step up, and we are currently involved in 2 studies to figure out how we can get broadband across Union County and bring those services to the needed modern day businesses that are here.
Union County commissioners went 8 years without a tax increase before a slight increase entering 2017. And in the 2 budget years since, the board has held the line. Do you foresee any scenario where you think a tax increase is unavoidable? And do you foresee that scenario playing out over the coming 4-year term?
I honestly believe that we can hold the line on taxes as we have in the past. I've always been a proponent of low taxes, and so there are some things that we may need to tighten up on. We may need to be a little more creative about how we generate revenue for certain things, but I'm guaranteed to stay online with not increase in taxes as we go forward.
What do you believe to be the most pressing issue facing Union County residents, and do you have a plan to address it?
It's been my understanding that probably one of the biggest things that we face in Union County and across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and across the nation is the drug addiction, opioids, methamphetamines, and certainly some concern about marijuana becoming legalized in recreational form and what have you. And our probation officers tell us that marijuana is the entry to the other drug programs and the gateway drug. And so consequently, drug addiction is the driver for crime in communities because people who become addicted are either driving under the influence or they are stealing in order to support their habit, and other violent issues sometimes take place. The solution to all of that is that we might need more intervention programs. We need to stay on top of it. We may not be able to completely defeat this problem, but we certainly cannot be anything but vigilant in our efforts, and that starts with childhood intervention programs, teen and school intervention programs, and adult intervention programs. We're running some of those programs currently in Union County through the drug and DUI treatment courts, the training programs that we have at the Union County Resource Center. What we're trying to do is get people from being tax burdens and move them over to being taxpayers by providing them with resources to understand how to beat the drug addiction and become employable.
What would you say is the most under the radar issue facing Union County residents? Something that isn't really discussed a lot, or something that might be bubbling under the surface?
Well, right now, economic development and jobs are moving. Unemployment rates are extremely low. Employers are looking to hire people that they cannot find, and so part of the reason for that is the training programs are needed in order to provide training to get people employable in Union County. And for 16 years, I've heard the term brain drain. that we send our children to college and they have to leave the area in order to find jobs. Today, I think we need to look at that differently. We need to look at what jobs are available, what training is necessary, and we need to start training our people for the jobs here in Union County, because there certainly are businesses, manufacturing businesses and other businesses in Union County that desire to hire good trained employees, and they're not available. We have the Sun Vocational Technical School to train people in school and prime time for adults, and also we have Penn College that does an excellent training program, and we need to enhance that. We need to promote those programs, and we need to better utilize those programs. We need to get our head out of the sand and realize where the jobs are and what the training is in order to make those jobs or those individuals available to do those jobs.
Why do you believe the voters of Union County should re-elect you to another term?
I have I've got a history of 15 plus years as a commissioner. I've been an entrepreneur with ideas in Union County, and we've done things that haven't been done before. And in terms, and one of the biggest of those things is that 16 years ago, I was told we're going to have to build a new jail in Union County, and I said we need to figure out how to keep people out of jail. We need to solve problems and why people are going to jail, and instead of figuring out how to build bigger jails to house those individuals. In that effort, we saved $30 million in capital investment in building a new jail, which would have been a tax increase to Union County residents. Plus, we've saved the operational cost of operating a larger jail. As we are right now, we are conveniently able to keep that in line by our warden houses any overflow into neighboring county jails, so we're not paying for empty beds. We're not paying for wings that aren't filled in a new expensive jail. We are running the most efficient county jail program that you can possibly run, and consequently, those kind of things are important. The other thing that's important is we need to support the agricultural economy in Union County. Agriculture is one of the big economic drivers in Union County, and we need to support that with farmland preservation, with keeping farm businesses viable in Union County. Open farmland provides water absorption to refill our groundwater needs, and keep the flooding issues at a minimum, and so the agricultural community in Union County is important. And you know, I've been an advocate, a lifelong advocate in farming in Union County.